Well, Daytona 500 on Fox is sponsored by the new 2011 Ford F-150. Built Ford tough.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Yeah, boy, we're doing good, man. I'm happy. Ford's trying to get in behind you, making it 3 wide, buddy. 3 wide. Right in front of us, man. Right in front of us is a blow engine. Get down if you can. Get back up. Get back up. 9 car is in front of us. All right, we're spun around over here, guys. Back to scattered pods, like little tadpoles running around here.
74 laps to go. 8 cars out of the race. 26 cars on the lead lap. David Gilliland got the free pass. They're calling off the restart. You see the lights on atop the Chevy Camaro SS pace car. And they'll run one more lap under this caution.
You know, Mike, I was just thinking about all this communication, driver, spotter, other drivers talking to other drivers. Wouldn't you call that social media? I mean, it's almost like Twitter, you know?
Until the last lap when it becomes anti-social media.
Then it becomes mass media.
You know, we have watched Juan Pablo Montoya and Jamie McMurray, the 2 Ganassi cars, work together all day long. Montoya got in trouble on that 8th caution back on lap 107, and he lost touch with the pack. What we watched for about 8 to 10 laps before that caution we just had there on 123, Jamie McMurray had basically almost come to a stop on the racetrack, waiting on Montoya to catch up with him. They just had got back together when that caution came back out.
But while Jamie was coasting around, Kyle Busch wanted to play Let's Make a Deal.
Hey, Jamie, it's Kyle. You got me? Yeah, simple. I got you. You're going to have to be careful pushing me because I got too much bear bond on, so it's going to have to be more square. That's it, for. I'll be careful. Jamie, we've got to go get the 42. Lawrence, Kyle, I got to go back and get Juan. We had a deal earlier, okay? Yeah, 10-4, go ahead.
All right, you see the black on the back bumper of Kyle Busch's. That's what they call the bear bond, and why do they explain that?
Well, it's sticky. And what he's saying is your bumper will not slide across my back bumper, and we could get kind of hooked up there just for a second and it could spin me out. So he doesn't want him, he wants him to push him square. Don't be sliding across the rear of the car.
It's like, listen there, air traffic control, though. No wonder Bob Osborne has a headache.
I'm telling you.
Introducing Car Warriors, the most anticipated show of the season. A team of all-star mechanics takes on a team of average Joes. You've got 72 hours to build the ultimate ride. It's the most exciting new show on TV. It premieres Wednesday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, only on Speed. We'll look for the restart this time. On the inside, 56 is Martin Truex Jr. with rookie Trevor Bayne right on his bumper. On the outside, teammates at Richard Childress Racing, Clint Boyer, along with Paul Menard. Add Kyle Busch, Ryan Newman, Casey Kane, Carl Edwards, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Joey Logano to the top 10. Green flag. 72 laps to go.
Another thing I just heard, there's a lot of concern, obviously, in the Childress camp. Don't get the engines hot. You've got to keep changing positions because you're getting too much heat in the engines. No part throttle. Don't get them too hot. Nurse these things home. Being out front doesn't hurt anything.
One straw that has not been afraid to stir the drink is the orange number 7 of Robbie Gordon. He has no teammates in this race. There's Gordon right in the middle, now sweeping up high. His teammates are whoever he finds and whoever he latches onto. He's worked with just about everybody today. He's found his way to the front a couple of times.
And he's worked with just about every manufacturer over the last several years. And now he's in a Dodge, and those Dodges have a lot of steam, look to me like.
He's got a Penske engine, and right now he's getting pushed by a Penske car, Brad Keselowski, in that 2 car, the blue car.
Look at these guys, man. They're getting a little crazy here. They don't want that lead pack to get away. 99 was down to Carl Edwards down the apron. 22 of Busch down on the apron. Getting a little racy, boys.
Gosh, Darrell, it's 71 laps to go, not 7 laps to go.
Got to get up there and get in the front. I think that's what these guys all want to do. Watch these guys coming through the trioval right here.
Watch the 99 of Carl Edwards. Right behind the orange car, Robbie Gordon.
Right in here. He's coming.
Now he went down on the yellow line, and
look,
whoa!
He's turned plumb sideways right there.
Then he got knocked below the double yellow line.
And that was his teammate, David Reagan, in this 6. Now, Sprint Cup director John Darby says putting your your tires on the yellow line is legal. The yellow lines belong to the competitors. Anything to the left of the yellow lines, that's out of bounds.
Is that
slow car down to the inside? Oh, Bobby Labonte.
Bobby Labonte off the pace.
He was running in the top 5. I just had looked at the scoring monitor.
First race for JTG Doherty and Bobby Labonte. Going to ease it back to pit road. So Carl Edwards and David Reagan are drafting along at the bottom of your screen. They're coming up to Kenseth and Biffle, their other Roush teammates. Bonk.
Carl says, let me show you how that feels. So, but I didn't do it.
Now Biffle is 16 laps down in car number 16 after being involved in the wreck at lap 30. Childress cars on the point. Truex coming and Trevor Bayne. And we're told from all that bump drafting, this left rear corner on Matt Kenseth's car may be coming loose. Kenseth is shown 1 lap down right now.
Can't see anything from here, but
hanging out in the breeze.
Kind of what the drivers all see. Can't see anything from back here.
Yeah, you see at the wheel opening, it's hanging out. Yep. And that's got to slow him down.
We're riding with Greg Biffle there. Yeah, that's like a parachute hanging out there. Greg Biffle involved in that big wreck earlier, 16 laps down in the 16 car.
Well, there's some wounded warriors out there right now, I'm telling you. Golly gee, the cars got all kind of damage on them.
You have to go all the way back to Ryan Newman in 7th place to find a driver who's won the 500. Steve?
And Mike, listening to Clint Boyer talk about positioning on the racetrack, Shane Wilson, the crew chief, just asked him about his temperatures. He said, I'm absolutely fine, about 250 degrees.
Well, Steve, I think Darrell pointed out, you know, the 33 car is in great shape right now because he's the guy out there getting all that clean air through the nose of that car.
But if he's at 250 leading his thing, imagine what he is if he's behind, like his teammate Paul Menard is. That's going to shoot that temp way up.
Childress cars leading, strange bedfellows coming. Tony Stewart with his former teammate Kyle Busch, 3rd and 4th.